Hey everyone, welcome back to Geek Strong. In today's video, it's all about
Street Sharks.
Here we have the brand new Street Sharks Series 1, including the 2024 San Diego Comic-Con Street Shark figures, and we're going to compare them to some of the vintage Street Shark figures as well as Extreme Dinosaurs. What I love about the new packaging, it actually looks almost identical to the vintage package, including the hook. The vintage had a cardboard hook. The new one is actually plastic, and it's part of the cage. The figures have a lot of cool play features, which is pretty fun. The back of the packaging looks almost identical to the vintage style, which is awesome. If you look at the back of the packaging, you can see a few figures coming out from Series 2, including Big Slamoo, Dr. Paranoid, and look at the alternate head. That is so cool. I believe this one streaks. And please give us a Slobster. That guy's awesome. The box even has some file cards, so you can read up on that. It's pretty fun. I'm a 70s and 80s kid, and I never had any Street Sharks. Street Sharks came out in the 90s, so I wasn't really collecting a whole lot of toys in the 90s. So Street Sharks kind of just went past me. I don't even think I watched the cartoon. I don't remember the cartoon growing up. But as a toy collector, you know I gotta have some vintage Street Sharks in my collection, and they kind of getting expensive, so I'm super excited. Mattel has made brand new Street Sharks, and they look fantastic. I did recently pick up a vintage Street Shark. They are kind of getting expensive, like I said, and I picked up an Extreme Dinosaur, so we're going to compare it to the new Mattel Street Sharks, see if they scale, if they size up. Are they going to look great in the shelf next to each other? Who knows? We'll find out soon. So that was the unboxing process. You got to see that, and here is the cage out of the box, and it looks pretty good, but there's no floor. That's kind of strange. There they are in the cage and out of the cage. So let's take a look at Jab. Jab is a hammerhead shark, and he is super cool. I love the pants, also the camo pants. This is Slash. Look at Slash with a drill on his nose. This is a pretty unique character. And then finally we have the leader, Ripster. He is pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of sharks, and Jaws was my favorite. And great white shark. I've always wanted a vintage Ripster in my collection, but this one's going to do just fine. Look at that. It does have a play feature. You just pull on that top fin. His mouth and upper body is like rubbery, so that's pretty cool. I like that. I think the vintage one was rubbery also. The arms are solid plastic. Some decent articulation. The vintage didn't have this type of articulation. Look at the elbow bend. A little tight. We have some wrist articulation also. That's pretty cool. Look at that right there. Not too bad. Looks like you can hold onto something. I wonder if they're going to come out with a motorcycle. I know the vintage, they had some sharks with a motorcycle. But look at that, the little punching action, so you can, his waist has like a little spring to it. But yeah, pretty fun features, and the teeth are not like hard, so they're rubbery. So that's pretty good. So you're not going to get your finger in there and hurt yourself as a kid or an adult, I guess, right? Next up is Jab, the hammerhead shark. Growing up as a kid, I loved hammerhead sharks. I think that's probably why Hammerhead from Star Wars, the vintage toy, was like one of my favorite toys because of the hammerhead shark. But this guy has some fun play features. Look at that. How do we get that to work? So you move the fin and his bottom jaw moves, but you move his arm, his right arm, and his head moves. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's like a ramming action, huh? Decent articulation in the arms, elbow, and wrist. Also leg split and knee and ankle movement there. So pretty fun features on this, and articulation. I love the bottom jaw, how it moves, and also the ramming action. That's cool. Look at that. This one's probably my favorite. And what's a toy line without a bad guy? And here we have Slash. Look at the drill. I love that play feature. That is so fun. This guy is pretty cool. So you can have the drill attached or not attached. This guy is hard plastic except for his hands. His hands are rubbery. He does have decent articulation, and those massive feet. Look at those things. Pretty cool. I love the colors on this guy too. This guy looks pretty cool. Elbow bend, and look at that. And again, his hands are rubbery, which is decent, but the rest of him is hard plastic. And the play feature is so fun. This guy is pretty cool. So far, I'm pretty impressed, but let's see how they compare to the vintage Street Sharks and Extreme Dinosaur. And look at that. They scale perfectly. I love it. Alright, the next figure we're going to take a look at is the San Diego Comic-Con 2024 Ripster. This was Season 3, Episode 7. Here's the outer sleeve. Looks pretty cool. Now, I've never seen this episode. So, are there Easter eggs here? Let me know in the comments. Here's the barcode. Not that it really matters because I do believe this was an online only. I did order this from Mattel. I'm not sure if this sold out, but this box looks pretty cool. I like it. Ripster, a shark among us. Here's the other side. Pretty cool. Some bad guys probably, right? Comes with a pool stick and a flame effect of some sort. We'll have to check that out. Look at that. That's fun, huh? But the insert, the packaging's pretty cool. Look at that pool table. That is fun. So I think I'm going to display him in that. I like that. So here is Ripster. I'm sure he's in disguise. He must be going undercover. I definitely got to check out that episode. But those shades are pretty cool. He does have the same action features as the basic figure. The color looks a little bit different though. Same articulation. But look at that leather jacket. That leather jacket is fantastic. Pretty cool features there. He does have that punching action also. Boom! Knock out a bad guy. But let's take off this leather jacket. We're going to check it out. So his hands do remove, which is awesome. Definitely makes it easy to remove the jacket like that. Jacket looks good. I like it. Feels good too. It's nice soft leather, I'd call it. I don't know if it's real leather. I'm sure it's not, but looks great. Great stitching. But yeah, I love the colors on this guy. The blue is fantastic. The white part is actually like a light blue, so it's not really a great white shark, I guess. Like a great white is like what? Is it gray and white? Or is it blue and white a great white shark? But there he is next to the original basic figure. But let me know in the comments, which one do you like better? I think I like the San Diego Comic-Con a little bit better. I like the blue. But here's the pool stick. I think they're missing paint on the tip, right? Shouldn't there be like a place that you would put the chalk? It's just silver, so I think that was kind of a miss. But it's still pretty good. I like that if it's not real stiff, so you can actually like put in the hand and not worried about it breaking. There is the flame effect. It's probably the spark, right? I think he drags the pool stick across the ground and it sparks up. Again, I gotta watch that episode. On the back of the box, it shows him like dragging the stick on the ground so it sparks. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I don't know if I display him with that flame effect or whatever that is. I don't think I would display it like that. I'd probably display it like this. Let me know. How would you display yours? Would you display it with the shades on and the flame effect or without it? So let's see what he looks like with all the other figures. And yeah, they look good. Including the vintage figures. Looks fantastic. But let's have some fun with this green screen. Look at that. That is fun. I remember when they announced that Mattel was coming out with Street Sharks that they did say something about the cages were customizable, that you could make one giant cage if you bought all the figures. So let's see if we can create a bigger cage with this. So we're going to take some of the pieces off, but what's cool is you can just simply add a floor and then you have one complete cage. So that looks good. I like that. But let's see if we can make one cage longer. I wonder if it's possible. So we're going to add this piece to the other side. And then what can we do here? I don't know if we can add a roof to it. So let's go and add another wall to the other side. That snaps in pretty good. We'll put this wall here. And then we'll complete it with the end piece and snap it together. Looks pretty cool, but it's not really sturdy. So I think we need one more piece, right? Let's see. Yeah, this piece right here. Put that on the top and snap it in. And not too bad, right? Unfortunately, there's no place to connect a middle piece. So I think if you just set another extra piece on top, that might do. But looking at this, and that hook is probably not the best for an accurate cage. So we're going to get this hook panel off. Let's see if we can just put a regular panel on. So we'll take it from another set. Rip that off. Disconnect it, I should say. Not rip it off. And we're going to take off the top piece too and put that for the floor. So let's see if it fits. Now I know the hook part is a little bit different than this wall. So it might not be a perfect fit. It might be a little tight, especially putting on the floor and the roof. It's a little bit tight and kind of warps it a little bit, but it is softer plastic, so it is bendable a little bit. So it does connect and it does work. Not too bad, right? So let's put that top piece on, connect that, and there you go. You have a regular cage without a hook. I like it. But let's see if we can put Ripster in there, see if he'll fit. Open up that side door and squeeze him in there. Now in the packaging, his legs are like he's almost in a seated position when he comes from the store in the package. So just bend the legs a little bit and look at that. Perfect. Not too bad, right? Let me know in the comments, what are you going to do? Are you going to play with the cage, or are you just going to display it like this? I'm probably going to display it like this, all in the original boxes. I don't know about you, but after looking at all these modern figures, it makes me want to check out the vintage commercial. Now, do the vintage figures look like the modern figures and vice versa? I don't know. But what do you say? Let's do this.
Warning, warning.
The evil Dr. Paranoid changed 4 innocent brothers into huge creatures. Man.
You're in my control.
Yeah. Think again. 4 heroes fighting to stop Dr. Paranoid and his evil creations from taking over the world. They fight, they bite, they kick some serious spin. 3 sharks, Ripster, Blades, Jab, and Big Slam Jump, fighting to defeat Dr. Paranoid, half man, half piranha monster.
Time to go spear fishing.
Go fish, blowfish. 3 sharks, they bite, they kick some serious spin. Each sold separately, new from Mattel. Awesome!
So my opinion, I think Mattel knocked it out of the park with these figures. I am so happy that they're making Street Sharks again. But let me know in the comments, are you going to pick these up, or is it a pass? And I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, do all that good stuff. Remember, we are all Geek Strong. Take care, everyone.